What's up, guys?
Hello, hello. I feel like I haven't been in one of these in a while.
Yes. So, and you notice I've had to bring it down, but we're back. Hope all's well. It's Saturday.
We got
our drinks here, and we're gonna take you guys on a walk. So we're actually gonna be walking through Myrtle Avenue here in Bushwick. And yeah, it's Saturday. It's nice out. We love walking down here.
Yeah, it's a little bit cloudy, but it's beautiful, like weather-wise. Yeah. Like temperature-wise.
It's comfy. Yeah, we're waking up a little bit too, so we'll take you guys along. But we've done a few videos walking down here. It's always like a little, it's always entertaining. So this should be no exception. But yeah, we're gonna head that way, and that's about it, right?
Let's go. And I got my mask, of course.
Yes, well, I got her mask. Yeah. Cool. Good to go. All right. Yeah.
You guys are wondering, I got my venti iced caramel macchiato.
We're all wondering. But yes, Vlada got her fancy drink. I got me a sweet cream cold brew. This thing here. It's not as sweet as they usually make it, but it's
good.
It's edible. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch hands. If you're wondering what that godforsaken sound is, it's that gate opening.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock now, so
yeah,
probably a lot of places are opening up.
Yeah, we mentioned it's Saturday, so wow, that is really rough, but should be over now. Yeah, but it's Saturday, about noon, so businesses are for the most part all open now, but you have a couple that are still probably,
It's a lot of like mom and pop shops, so
yeah,
you can essentially open whenever you want.
That's true. Yeah, figure.
Like, yeah, we open at 10, but
pretty much. But yeah, it's a few people out. Vlada mentioned earlier, it's comfy out. It was a lot sunnier about I don't know, like 20 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. It's a little overcast now, but it's a lot. Well, yeah. So
it's it's not raining.
Yeah, we should be okay. Oh, let's walk ahead of this guy. Cool. Yeah, it's like construction next to us. But yeah, it's comfy out. Oh my goodness. Let's walk a little further. Yeah, sorry guys.
We might put music over that tonight.
No, just some crazy construction. So, but we're good now. But yeah, a lot of kind of small businesses kind of outline the streets here, and definitely a lot going on. It feels like at most times of the day. It's still early though, so it's going to be a chiller vibe. But when we walk down, we get a lot more stores, kind of like more commonly known, like what's it, Bath and Body Works, and like kind of those. I don't know about fancy, but just like more kind of stores. Like more national brand stores. So get a bit of that. And yeah, we had to move, but we had to send some stuff to the FedEx this morning, right? Mm-hmm.
I sold off some books.
Yeah.
So I had 3 different companies essentially that I sent the books to. So what a nice little chunk of change.
Yeah. So Vlada finds books, but I think a good amount of them were from my old job where there used to be a lot of like coffee table books. It was a publisher, let's just say that, but or magazine rather, but they used to get a lot of like gifts from people, I guess, and like there would be a free table, and like there were just nice coffee books, like the ones that like are like $50 or whatever. So I like accumulated a few. This was a couple years ago, but we realized that we could just sell them because we're literally just like having them sit around and it didn't make sense to keep. So.
Well, I mean, no, I think only those books I sold, there was only probably like 4 of them or something.
Only 4.
Because a lot of them don't even, which is crazy, like have value.
Yeah,
and
they're
ones
like
they're like worth like $100, but then they sell for like $5. Like
it's wild. It makes you wonder.
So crazy. I mean, granted, like the company that you're selling it to,
they're reselling it.
They have to sell it for a profit. Obviously, they're not going to be like, I'll buy from you for 4 and sell for 5. Like they're probably gonna sell for like $20, but it's just crazy that
the resale. There's no shortage of books. So, but yeah, to Vlad's point, it's It's like a aggregate of services, right? You sell them to the companies and they just buy them back or whatever.
Yeah, one of them is Powell's Books, which is like one of the largest bookstores in Portland. I visited there last year, and it's a massive bookstore.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's been around for, I think like 50 years or so. So
that's a long time.
It was very intimidating walking in there, and I was like, oh my God, there's so many books.
Why was it intimidating?
So there's just so many books. Like, it's crazy. There's like everything that you could ever imagine. It kind of reminds me of the Strand on 14th Street.
I was just going to ask if it had a similar vibe.
Yeah, I've never been inside the Strand, actually.
Oh, my goodness.
But, yeah, which is like kind of crazy. Yeah, but, yeah, I went to Powell's, and if you're in the Portland area, I'd highly recommend it. I mean, now they're probably doing some safety protocols.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I sold a bunch there and then 2 other sites, so.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that was our morning, and a little bit of quasi-workout because those boxes were a little bit on the heavier side, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, kind of glossed over, or not even mentioned it, but just past Cypress Avenue, Myrtle Avenue. The thing that's interesting about this is that like Myrtle keeps going straight, but it's at an angle, so you'll have like Cornelia Street, kind of the streets going forward that kind of just curve into, I guess, what you would call like Ridgewood, and sort of interesting too, like I guess, I don't know if you would consider this Ridgewood or Bushwick, but it's around the border, so the further you go up, you get into like Ridgewood and Maspeth and Glendale, kind of where we started. If you go in the opposite way, it's like Bushwick and even in the kind of like teetering on like East Williamsburg and eventually like Clinton Hill, Myrtle Avenue specifically. So it's a pretty interesting block. We've walked through a few times, and like we've I guess for just using common sense, we weren't able to record because it's a little sketchy in some areas. But
unfortunately,
yeah, but for the most part, I mean, especially in this area, we're okay. Like, disclaimer, always keep an eye out. But it's early. We're just kind of walking and talking, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, they're super random. I don't know if we passed it already, maybe not, but they closed that Burger King.
They closed it?
Yeah, so weird, right?
Yeah, that's really random. You would think that they would be doing okay, because like the food places. I mean, I feel like the chains, especially because like there's not that many Burger Kings. It's not like a Starbucks.
That's probably why partly why they closed, because they're maybe not doing it as well. But there's one behind us, a couple blocks off Knickerbocker. But yeah, so we'll come up to it in a second. We only know it so well because it's like right across from the Bath and Body Works. So, but yeah, just. The area, there have been a lot of closed down places, and like you see like even like perfect example stuff like this. But I think the thing surprising about that is like Burger King is like kind of like a bigger name, so just speaking to like a lot of just businesses and like retail in general, restaurants, etc., affected so much. Sad to see, but I don't think this is closed. I think it's the restaurant that's usually open.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah. We've passed it a few times. They had like, I'm pointing camera one way, pointing the other. But they had like seating around the corner here. Yeah, it's a cute little like restaurant thing. This place, Rudy's Pastry Shop, has really good stuff. I've gotten us a few treats from there. So.
Do you can we look in? Like at the window?
Okay.
Not inside, but just at the window.
Just don't want to show them the enemy. We have these buck stars here.
Oh, no. Yeah. They won't see.
But yeah, I guess just real quick. So, it doesn't really do it justice from the outside.
Cakes are nice. Oh, those are like really special occasions.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks really cute. It looks like old school.
Yeah,
with
so when you go inside,
with the neon signs.
Yeah, when you go inside, it definitely has like an old school feel. And there's sweethearts inside. They're really nice. So like, I don't know, just obviously we have our Starbucks here, but more times than not, especially if we're just like walking around the neighborhood, we'll just get something from there, or just like kind of like a smaller business, just because get to know them a little more. Like Catania, we always go to and stuff. So
that's like one of our
we go there
favorites.
all the time. Yeah. So, but yeah, the walk continues. Oh, guys could kind of see. We'll pass it. We'll see it better in a second on our right, but that Burger King just says building for rent or lease or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. Let's walk ahead a little bit. But yeah, so something like that. It's again a little strange to see. That has been there for quite a while too, so a little just interesting all around. But as you see there, I mean, even on that corner up there where the green says building for sale, so it's yeah, the area has changed a lot. This is mostly like a retail strip though. You obviously have like the apartment buildings kind of above them in some of them, but I mean, so what do you think? Do you think they'll make like buildings, like condos and stuff?
I feel like it'll just be more commercial spaces. Like
Possibly.
different stores. Because
Yeah.
I know for that one it says commercial space for lease, the one right across.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
So, I don't know. I feel like it'll just continue to be the retail places since this whole entire thing is basically
Maybe
retail
restaurants
places.
even? Or
Yeah,
some stuff,
restaurants.
Yeah. They're mixed in. Kind of
yeah,
like this,
exactly.
This one over
like
here.
that one opened up, I think, like a year ago or so.
Fairly recent, yeah.
So,
Vlada's one of her favorite stores.
today's the last day for the semi-annual sale.
They always have, I feel like they always have like a sale.
But their semi-annual sales are like, these are like
they're
$2 or
the
$3 or $4, and yeah.
Interesting.
I actually went in there yesterday because I had a coupon for a free item without any purchase. So
Did you get it?
yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. It was just a little body spray thing. It was like one of the mini stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was like up to $7, and I was like, oh cool, whatever. Like, can't complain.
Yeah, $3.99 is never the worst thing.
Yeah, exactly. One of my favorite things ever is
Frozen
frozen
yogurt.
yogurt.
Yeah. We haven't gotten from this place. We usually go to a different
Yeah.
one. That video hasn't come out yet, but the walk on Fresh Pond Road, the twist and something, I'm blanking on the rest of the name, but that froyo place we go to a lot. Oh, look at doggy.
Oh.
But yeah, now
While we were in Starbucks, we saw a puppy Dalmatian girl.
Yeah, you don't see those around at all.
she's 5
around
months,
here.
so cute and skinny,
Yeah,
and I was like,
sniffing
oh my god,
sniffing you all up.
so adorable. Yeah, Dalmatians, I feel like you see them once in a while, but anytime you do see one, it's like a diamond in the rough. You're like, oh
Yeah.
my god, look.
It's funny because we saw that one like I don't know, like 10 minutes out earlier in the street, and we pointed out, and then we went to the Starbucks, and they were there. So this was only like a 4-block radius, so it's not like, whoa, what are your chances? But,
It's not like
But still, like Vlad mentioned, you don't see Dalmatians. If you guys see Dalmatians, let us know, because I feel like I never see them, and I don't know if they're like, maybe if you go to like different part of the country, they're like, yeah, we all have Dalmatians. I feel like in New York, it's kind of a mixed
yeah.
bag, but yeah. There's definitely like the trendy dogs though too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Guess I'll
Wow.
be muting that. Yeah, there's a lot of enthusiastic drivers trying to go in a 1-lane straight.
Oh, this
but-
is the telco that you were.
Yeah, I popped in yesterday, or 2 days ago rather, and you see all these signs. It's like, where everything must go. Oh, you can probably hear it slightly. It's like a random like department store, like really good prices, but everything inside would imply that it's like much cheaper. But like when I went in, it's like usually $7.99, now $7.19. So it's just like, okay. It's like, all right, well I guess I'll be leaving.
It's the
now.
ultimate cheap price.
Yeah, this one's another one. I mean, it's super like, you know, right next to it, but a little different in scale. It's more of like a enhanced 99-cent store.
Yeah, basically.
But that other one, you can actually get like appliances and like kitchenware and houseware and stuff. So a little different, but all that to say, their liquidation is not as serious as they make it sound on the outside.
But I feel like people do that just to get you inside, and then you're just like, oh, okay.
I was telling you that like they were. Probably couldn't hear it on the audio.
Yeah,
just
well,
now. But it was like, oh, everything must go. We're being, you know, the government isn't helping. It's like that's a bit aggressive.
That's so weird.
And then
whoever
one of them
recorded that was just like, I'm pissed today.
Yeah,
Let me
and
just.
then one of them was like, we need to get rid of stuff for spring clothes. It's like, all right, well, that's kind of different
Yeah,
than like,
it's like that's different.
yeah. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now we're
can't-
getting into like a lot of the mom and pop shops.
Yeah, I think Myrtle is unique because there's a lot of that already. But think Vlada's mentioning, we're getting past like those more
retail,
national, the chain stores, if you will. Yeah. There's a pizza place kind of further down. We'll probably pass it. It's really nice.
That's a pizza place too, Joe and John's.
Yeah, no, well, yeah. But I meant one I've actually gone in a few times.
Oh.
Got, like chicken rolls and slices. Not too bad. They have like a little outdoor seating area, so you can grab like some food and eat. So, pretty cool. But yeah. This like open area, it's always really cute. They have like these tables, they're like closed out at the moment. It's the 71st Avenue Plaza on that sign there, but basically like just kind of have this space available in the summer and warm weather. It's pretty convenient because you could just kind of like chill out, grab coffee, just like, you know, hang around. The thing that's cool too, we probably mentioned this before, but like the side streets, like they're all like residential buildings, but what's I guess unique is that like you can have all this in one strip, but still live on like these side streets, and it can be fairly quiet, if that makes any sense. So it's a nice mix. We don't live that far from here, but if you're like right on the off avenues, like you could definitely, you know, have a lot in a short, you know, span. So it's pretty nice. Another bakery over there.
I was gonna say it's another bakery.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Ridgewood, and then a little bit further down it starts to be like Maspeth in the next like couple of blocks.
Yeah. And when you keep going down Myrtle specifically, you still have like some like stores. They kind of decrease. I mean, it's hard to explain. There's more stores, but they're not as like, I don't know, they don't look as flamboyant, if you will. Like you don't have like all these awnings and stuff. They're just more so like attached to the building, so you like notice them, and they won't be like as exciting. Maybe like lawyers and like you know, offices, things like that. So kind of interesting. This is like a fairly new like supermarket, and I haven't passed too many. There's a few in the area, like Food Bazaar.
Dog with a bone in its mouth.
Stick, yeah.
Oh, stick, yeah.
There's like a lot of Food Bazaars, like chain chain supermarkets around here, but yeah, no shortage of getting food. That's for sure.
This is a Polish place.
Oh, it is, right?
Biedronka. So this area, Ridgewood, is predominantly Polish people. It's a lot of Polish people.
Yeah, it transitions, yeah.
Yeah. But a lot of like the houses and stuff, like the Polish people live there. So, yeah, I mean, it was original, like, I don't know the whole history, but.
There's a channel, I feel like I shouted him out a few times, Richard, like NYC Stories. He's done a few videos in Ridgewood and spoke to the history. It's pretty interesting, just about like these neighborhoods that are obviously still existing, but what they were, and in some ways are still what they were, basically. So, but also, like Vlada mentioned, like more Polish people. In general, the area is fairly diverse, so it's not like everything's Polish, but like you'll have maybe a few more stores, a few more restaurants catered to like certain types of cultures and like different like things like that. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, got your Dunkins kind of everywhere. Never too far from one of those. But yeah, it's really a cool little spot. Random 99-cent store.
It's like jam-packed with stuff.
Whenever I pass one of those stores, I look out for like a deli cat. But not in that one. Oh, that pizza place I was talking about. It's like really no frills, but it's right there. The original Sal's Pizza and Pasta.
Oh, wow.
It's good. It's good. There's nothing crazy. Again, it's like pretty chill.
But it's yummy.
Yeah, my filter for food is it's not super high on my standard. Sounds bad, but they got good stuff. See a lot of places. So a lot of
Dominican.
Yeah, a lot of restaurants unfortunately haven't been able to install like outdoor seating, so you'll see kind of just like really just the option to like order takeout, which is fine, but like of course like a lot of these places are pretty big inside, so it's just a shame that like, you know, you can't really, you know, enjoy kind of a meal. So it's a lot of people come in, a lot of restaurants rather, just foot traffic, but
Yeah, and especially like once if the weather is bad, whether it's like raining or if it's snowing or if it's just cold, like people won't go out regardless if there's outdoor seating, just because it's like
we like enjoy eating outside, so we make an effort, but I feel like
especially
the average person won't.
Yeah. Especially like if you have like kids or
anything. It's really just
if you're just like lazy or like, oh, it's Saturday, like I'm trying to relax.
Pretty much, yeah.
That was like one of the apartments that we were eyeing before.
We eyed it. We'll probably have some news in a future video, so I guess stay tuned. But that was one of the buildings we've eyed. Never like super like hardcore. Like we would just see like apartments in streets. We weren't like, we need to see what's available.
But I mean, when we were looking now, there's nothing available there because it's not like it's not massive. But we saw I think like a year ago, and we were like, wait, it's so cute.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing.
I mean,
there's definitely nice buildings generally, but I feel like any like one looking for an apartment, you should definitely prioritize an area. Yeah, you should prioritize an area versus in a specific apartment, if that makes sense. Just because like if the apartment has like 4 floors, you have to wait on that versus like if there's something a block away, it might not be too bad.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it's a livable condition, you know. Especially because, like, if you're not buying a place, then if you find some place in New York that's the right price, is livable, and, like, checks off a couple of boxes, maybe not everything, but checks off a couple, you know, just do it. Because it's so competitive in New York.
Yeah. Like, probably a good time to wrap. What do you think?
Yeah.
So, got this back in front of us, and a little in the corner because there's a lot of cars just staring. But, thank you for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys in the next one. So,
see you soon.
Peace.